All right, Acolytes,
In
welcome
character
back
or
to
in,
another episode of Dried Blood. You can do it in character, out of character. We don't care.
Perfect.
How does it feel to
I
get
have to say,
slimed?
Yeah, that was a heck of a start. You guys laid that out at the beginning, like I've been slimed. Like, good, it's gonna happen again.
Gotta get messy. Gotta get
Yeah.
messy.
Yeah. This, I mean, ultimately was a very shocking ending. Sliming aside, right? Was this the outcome the two of you were expecting in a D20 death match of like, yeah, this is a likely way for me to go?
You know, I like to live my life with no expectations.
Mhm.
And I like to bring that into the shows that I'm in. And it's not that I have low expectations of this show, because I mean, this show has had some fantastic guests on, and I've been like, can't lie, I wanted to be invited to this for months. And when I got there, I was like, oh hell yeah. So this has been fantastic, laughing my ass off. My throat is going to hurt so much tomorrow morning, but fantastic, absolutely a blast. I mean, there was no way I could expect the complete ego death of a Daniel Day-Lewis Nick Cage combo rip off. So yeah,
Just to name a few.
a couple, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm so glad you stuck your face into the box of chaos, because from the beginning, when you started talking about Nick Cage, I was trying to find a way to cut your face off.
Good.
This is the only option. Yeah. You pulled off some pretty iconic acting moments where some of these are like, I've got these planned. I got to make sure I get these in. Or is this just like Nick Cage inspires me in the moment?
Like literally the one thing I was like, I want to kind of know what these awards look like. That's it. And so it was like prepping my character sheet, but I don't really think about Nick Cage until tonight. Nick Cage just kind of comes out all the time.
He lives inside of us.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I love improv, right? It's kind of I do a lot of it, and I think a lot of it is like have ideas, sure, but don't be married to them. Listen to the person in front of you and try to, do the thing you can do with that. And that's what I really like about this show. It's gonna be unfettered chaos. There's no fucking chance or doubt about it, and you got to roll with the punches, and you got to enjoy whatever happens, right? And it was awesome.
I gotta say, the two of you built in such a great story. Like, it wasn't just like, because that's the hard thing with Barbarian. Sometimes it is just feels like hit after hit after hit. But you all kept a very heavy focus on the RP, which I absolutely adored. You were getting hips down, like the backstory of both characters on this end. And I think that was a really clever way when you're building these characters, because sometimes we think fight and RP are separate, but like the choices or the appearance or what what they decide to do, like it was very clever as a way to reveal who you are. And I absolutely applaud both of you for doing so. I have no awards to give, but just some praise. That's it. I know it's worth nothing. I could leave like a Yelp review if you'd like. That helps.
Okay, actors feed on validation. It's their lifeblood. It's our lifeblood, right? We need to be validated constantly, or else we turn to gremlins past midnight, right?
I did tear up when you mentioned the small child mode when being like complimented for the first time and like being seen. Like, well, I think this is really I'll be honest. Like, it reminded me of the first time like my parents saw me on stage, and it's like they actually get to see like all that I've been doing. Like, that was actually a very real thespian moment that I think a lot of actors recall back to, and I thought that was quite beautiful.
Man,
tone shifting, man. My favorite thing in TTRPGs and storytelling. It's you have to find the moment, right? And I never thought about that. And like, you became like the gruff one. I was like, all right, let's tone shift. Let me be the one that people are like, oh no, protect this at all costs, or no, fuck that kid because I've been obnoxious the entire time. Whatever people want to decide, right?
Both. You can be both.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
It just reminds me think so much of how our characters are really just that we take a small nugget of ourselves and we just get to blow it out into something wild. Like, even having like this demon inside of us, or hurt people, right? Like that, you just slid that in at the end. I'm like, dang. All right, Mr. Fortune Cookie. Thank you for that today. But right, like there's elements that we have, and that's what makes it memorable. Like, it's real, but it's hilarious. Like it has great roots, and the two of you nailed that.
Yeah, I feel honored. I unfortunately had never seen Matt around before, and I'm so glad that this is our sort of introduction to each other, because this is fantastic.
You're like, hello, we will play again sometime.
Oh, certainly hope.
You definitely both
yeah,
exist on
as
the
a-
same chaotic wavelength, I think.
Yeah, seriously. I'm a forever DM, and before
Me
I'm an
too.
actor, I'm a writer. So
Mhm.
this getting into that space and kind of hearing people who are actors, as it were, kind of enter that space was refreshing to see. Because I'm a little gremlin. This is my hidey hole, and I just sit over a typewriter like Ray Bradbury or something, but like a lot worse and with a lot more caffeine. But yeah, it is what it is, and I think that this show has been fantastic. It really has.
Well, we always like to kind of wrap this thing up with some last parting words from our champions, either as yourself or as your character. Piece of advice,
Or both.
a quote, final words. Whatever you want to tell the people at home, the acolytes. What do you want to leave people with?
Yes.
Either one of you can go
That
first.
will be emblazoned upon their hearts and inspire them for days to come.
This will be on your tombstone, so no pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take an epitaph.
Yeah,
You go first.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
Sprinkles would like to say to the audience. When you got something real dark inside you, it's okay to have that. We all got stuff that we really struggle with and that we fight against. And sometimes the only thing to do in response to that is to live through spite. Not to spite anyone else, but to drive all of your anger to the part of yourself that says you can't do it. And that way, you can direct all the kindness that you now feel towards the good parts to everyone else. That's what Sprinkles wants to leave.
I feel like we need a hug from Sprinkles after something
He's
like
been
that.
fucking offering that this entire time, goddammit!
That's all I wanted to do.
Well, now he's drowning in slime.
And everybody just slapped him, or
Yeah.
Just
Drowned him in
bubbling up.
slime.
Yeah.
Let me hug you. He's just waiting outside the stadium, like a
Covered in
maniacal.
slime.
Yeah, it's just halfly like covered in slime, drenched, smelling awful. Like, I need to hug someone.
Like twitching.
Yes. Beautiful. Nigel Knight Louie.
Since the dawn of time, storytelling has been one of the most important things for people to share with each other, to learn, to give purpose to their lives. And remember, tell stories because you care about the stories, not because you care about how people see you as a storyteller.
Dang. All the DMs in their seats are going like, oh, that. Damn. Yeah.
Those are some good final words. I think we'll wrap it up here. We'll see you guys on the next episode of D20 Deathmatch.